Welcome to this video. So after a longer break, I'm back. Happy New Year. So I didn't play that much chess recently, so let's play something sharp, maybe a Volga Gambit, a Benko Gambit, if he allows me to do so, or she. B3. Okay, I want to use this diagonal anyway, so let's put the bishop on g7 as quick as possible. Can we do something here? Not at the moment. So let's just castle and do a normal development. Maybe I can put the bishop here later on. So something like bishop f5, e4, I take. If I take now, it doesn't work. Let's crack the center. Because, I mean, he just, or she didn't develop her pieces here in the center, so... I will try to make use of this. I mean, the king is still in the middle, so rook e8 might be an option. Here it's even with check. So what can we do here? Can I attack her directly with knight g4? Queen h4. I would like to do this after she castles, so maybe I just wait a second here. I'm threatening knight b4. I maybe even threaten to take here. After castling, I think I will do this. I will take, she takes back, knight g4, attacking the queen. Yeah, I cannot not do this. Let's put it like this. So I'm taking the queen now. Did I blunder because of queen b5? No, I can play knight c7. Okay, now let's go here. And I can take on a1 with the bishop, but I don't want to do this. So I want to attack her here. So something like taking on h3 now is on the agenda, and I like that very much. So bishop h3 takes, queen h3, and then bishop e5 maybe, or even rook e5. The only piece I don't like is this knight here. Can I do something better with the knight? On the other hand, it just, you know, allows me control b8 square if I move. What I can do is taking here on d3, take back, and bishop f5, again winning the exchange. But I don't want to do it. I want to, or do I? I mean, if I do this, she takes back, bishop f5, queen needs to move. The knight on e2 is hanging as well, but queen f3 might save the day. So let's attack. I mean, I still threaten after taking here. Maybe knight g4 immediately. It doesn't work because of knight f3, I guess. But I can play knight d3 and bishop f5 now. And what I just recognize is that I play way too fast. We have like a 15-minute game, and I just blitz out almost every move, so not good. So I could have taken my time here, which I didn't. So let's think a little bit longer here, maybe. What's going on material-wise? At the moment, I'm a rook. I'm a rook down for piece and a pawn. Now the white squares are pretty weak. So I think now this idea works. If I take here, takes bishop f5, knight to e4. Should I play something else? What about queen g5 now? Queen g5 threatens also queen e3 check. And then the bishop on d3 is hanging. I can do the same stuff here, even after rook f2. Rook f2, I take, rook takes, queen e3 check, and then I take on d3. And I have a lot of threats, I guess. Winning back some material. I think that's what I want to do. Although she might simply play f4. Okay, then let's play queen e3 first. Bishop doesn't have that many squares. Maybe something. Can I play f5 later on? Rook b3. I need to take care that I don't lose too much pieces here. Too many pieces. Wow, what a mess. So, I don't like this knight. It's pretty lonely here. A knight on the rim looks dim or something like this. I don't know the English phrase. Just know the German one, but it's not a good knight. I mean, I can't go anywhere. And even if I rewrote to c7, there's nothing I can do here so much. So maybe it's even the best idea to play knight b8, knight d7, and then try to use it on the king side. Maybe. I like this knight very much. It has a lot of control here. My queen is good at the moment, but I mean, she can kick it out with rook b3, knight f1. I have a problem with this bishop here. And this bishop is also very beautiful. So I have a lot of control over the black squares. So let's think about this. Yeah, I think I need to play bishop d7. I also threaten f5 then. I think I do this. Rook b7, I can also play knight b8. Is there something wrong with taking the pawn on a3? I also threaten queen a4 maybe. On the other hand, I mean, I like to be on the king side. Oh, let's do this. I need to get some material back, and now I'm threatening also knight b4. I mean, we talked all the time about this bad knight, and now I have a nice knight on b4. Can I do something like bishop a4 later on? I think I keep the queen for the time being. Maybe I have something like queen d8 and queen h4 later on also. So next step is to play knight b4, and I like this knight here very much on b4. So we can use it on d3 maybe. Yeah, now I'm in really good shape. I mean, almost all my pieces are good. So this bishop I like, the knight I like, this rook is okay. Knight b4. Maybe I can push the a pawn also. I mean, might be an idea to push it as far as possible. a5, a4. It's protected by the bishop on d7. I can also try to attack the c4 pawn maybe. You can see that the pieces of white are not well coordinated. I mean, the rook on f2 is it's a disaster. Cannot move at all, and I mean, a rook belongs on an open file or semi-open file, so this is a good rook, but this one not. It would be much better here on b1. So I prefer to have this knight over this rook. So let's go to b4. And well, she needs to take care of the c4 pawn, so I can follow up maybe with queen a6 also. On the other hand, I really like to have the queen here. What's this? Can I play bishop a4 now? I mean, if she plays queen a3, I have knight c4. And the queen cannot go on the dark squares anyway because of knight f3. Although on it doesn't work at the moment, but I might play. Oh, I can play knight d3 or something. Attacking this rook. Queen a, bishop a4. Sorry, looks pretty good. On the other hand, the queen is not doing that much here, so why not just retreating? Although then I cannot play bishop a4 anymore. Bishop a4, rook a1. What about this? I take, she takes my queen. I don't want to give her that much counterplay, so you know, maybe I just retreat. Job is done on the queen side, so maybe I play a5 and a4, so I even stabilize here the position of the knight, and I mean, this pawn is loose at the moment. I can play a6 if she likes to threaten this pawn. I can also play a5, a4. I think I do this. And knight d3 is an option. The rook is hanging, and this rook is attacked, so I win back at least one exchange. Could have done this before maybe, but I really like this pawn, so I threaten to play knight g4 now. Maybe I play queen h4 first. Okay, now it doesn't work. I can play a4. The pawn is protected by the bishop. Might be even a good idea to sacrifice the rook here, to give the back the exchange, because this pawn is pretty strong, I think. But this bishop is a monster. This knight is a monster. This knight is very good. Well, I'm really happy with all my pieces at the moment. So, what can I do to to shake up the position even more? Play something like h5, h4, h3. But I don't want to loosen up my position here around my king. My king is very safe. I want to improve the position of the rook. Maybe I can move the rook to h5 somehow. Or I play something like queen h4, f5, f4, g5, knight to g6. I can use all the dark squares here pretty nicely, I think. Or I do something like, how do I get the rook over to the h file? That would be excellent. But then I have to retreat the knight on e5 somehow. Okay, now I'm just winning this pawn here for nothing. I mean, this looks excellent. So why shouldn't I take? Is there a drawback? I don't see it. Let's do it. The dark squares are really nice. I mean, I have maybe knight to b2 here. I think this is an automatic win. I mean, it's not only, yeah, I think it's winning. Let's do it. Okay, now I can take the rook with the bishop, further attacking the queen. Wow, I mean, okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I had a lot of counterplay here on the dark squares, and I think it was a good idea to take that bishop on b2 with my rook. I mean, I wasn't exchanged down, but the dark squares were really in my hand. Thanks for watching.